Welcome, Great Metal Debate podcast listeners. This is your host, Gomthog. My podcast partner Brian is away today, so instead of our regular brand of debate and argument, I'm bringing you another of our special metal artist interviews. This week we have Missi Avila, vocalist for the band Your Chance to Die. Founded in 2007, Your Chance to Die is a South Carolina-based death metal band that has 3 full-length albums under their belt. We so appreciate Ms. Avila taking the time from her busy schedule to speak with us. Unfortunately, due to a production error, we are missing the first few minutes of the interview. So, when the audio begins, you will hear Ms. Avila in mid-sentence answering a question I'd ask off-air. I apologize to Ms. Avila for our error preventing us from airing the interview in its entirety. That said, it's still a great listen. So here it is, my conversation with Missi Avila from Your Chance to Die.
Them to really be able to play, with a lot of leads and the melodies and stuff that are in the music, and but it also allows us to kind of bring that heaviness that kind of underlines, with death metal. It's not monotonous by any means. Each song is really, really different, and we're actually kind of progressing, I guess, a little more technical, kind of throwing in. I think that's really prevalent nowadays. Mm-hmm. So many bands are mixing genres, so it's so hard to kind of stick with one thing. But I think that fits us really well. It allows us to really be able to show our musical abilities as well as keeping the heavy undertones in the music too.
Sure. I understand that you all, I've read your lyrics. You incorporate some Christian themes in there, but to my unsophisticated ear, you seem to do it in a way that's a little more nuanced than some other bands who label themselves as Christian. Can you tell us a little bit about your writing process and those lyrical choices?
Yeah, absolutely. And our opinions as far as that goes is that a genre of music is a genre of music. I myself, as the vocalist of the band, am a Christian, and that comes through in my lyrics. There's a lot of the songs that I think are relevant even to people who aren't. I speak a lot about social injustices, a lot of the problems and whatnot that I do see in the cultures that we have here in the United States, especially. So I don't speak for all of the members of our band, but to me, we really want to be, world changers in some way or another, and hoping to bring that through music and just bring an awareness to so many different themes, which is really reflected in every one of the songs. They're really special to me in the writing process, just in trying to bring, like I said, that awareness to people about various themes. I mean, everything from just the whole idea of religion in general, which kind of bothers me, all the way through the sexualization of women. I even had a song on the last album that was about the sex slave trafficking of young children. So, I mean, there's all kinds of themes. I just think it's really important to actually speak about things that are important and not just write, random words on a page. So.
Sure. That's great. Mm-hmm. Your last album, The American Dream, first I want to congratulate you. I've listened to most of it, not the entire album, but it seems to be a very strong album. I wonder what the response has been from your fan base and what your plans are for promotion of that going forward.
Yeah, the response has been really, really amazing. We have gotten very, very strong, very good reviews on the album. For ourselves, we're really, really proud of every single song on that album. Every single one. I mean, it's an album, and what we've heard time and time again from people, it's an album you can listen from beginning to end and not get bored with a single song. And we really feel that way too. So the fans are loving it. We're making a lot of fans through it, a lot of new fans. And we've been promoting it, trying to tour, playing local shows, doing a lot of internet support and stuff. It's available on iTunes, all the digital areas too. And
right.
So it's sometimes it's hard to get stuff like that out there, with so many different thousands of other bands. But we're doing what we can to get the word out.
Great, great. Well, I'll tell you on behalf of myself and my partner Brian, we're hopeful to get to see you play live sometime. We're in Western Kentucky. Hopefully, you guys can get somewhere near us, Lexington, Kentucky, or Nashville, or somewhere where we can get by to see you. I've got actually relatives in Knoxville, Tennessee, so if you could get that way, we might come out that way to see you. I want to ask you, though, about that live element and, what you enjoy most about playing live, and if you have maybe some interesting stories of things that have happened to you on stage.
Probably the best experiences that we, and I can speak for the whole band, have been playing in Mexico and in Central America. The whole idea of music and stuff down there is so different. Like a lot of times here, you have people who don't necessarily stay through the end of shows, or they'll come and leave or listen to a song
Sure.
and leave. But down there it's just everything is just super intense. And just see the animation, hearing people sing along with the songs, and they're just so super excited to just have you, and just really get into. I mean, you don't see anybody just standing there with their arms crossed. People are headbanging, they're moshing. I mean, it's just and having that, and you're playing live, it just it just pumps you up. I mean, it's just a feeling
Sure.
you can't express. So, we've had experiences where we played for 2 people or 200 people. But the absolute best shows are the ones, even if it's 5 people, that they're just super into the music. That's always amazing.
That's great. That's interesting as someone who's purely a fan, who's not a musician at all, just to hear from someone who is an artist that you actually get a sense of the energy that we have in the crowd on the stage. That's really amazing to hear.
Oh yeah. I mean, it can turn a whole show. If you got 10 people standing there, it's like, and then those 10 people are moving and headbanging and singing along. I mean, you could feel like there's 100 people out there watching you. It could really change the whole atmosphere, I guess.
Wow. Well, Missi, how can people learn more about Your Chance to Die, and maybe more important, how can they support the band by purchasing music and merchandise?
Well, we've got our Big Cartel store right there on our Facebook page. It's Your Chance to Die SC. So you click on the link there, and if you've got PayPal, then we can take care of you that way. We've got shirts, hats. We've got those CDs available. You can also buy both the CDs on iTunes or Amazon.com. Reverb Nation, we've got that page too. So we're the only Your Chance to Die out there. So just kind of plug our name in your Google search, and you'll see plenty of us. We've got a YouTube channel, a bunch of live videos, and we also have the 2 singles from the album. You can check those out. One's a lyric video, and one's a full-length music video.
That's great. Well, I'm definitely going to check that out and make some purchases, and certainly I'm hoping to get to see you folks live and get you to sign my album sleeve when I do so. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, we would love to, and we've been out that way a couple of times, so hopefully we'll definitely be out. We're going to be traveling a good bit in 2014, so we just invite everybody to keep up, like the fan page, and just keep up with what the band's doing.
Well, Missi, thank you so much for your time, taking the time to talk to us today, and best of luck to you in the future.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks again to Missi Avila for joining us on the podcast. A reminder, you can stream or download our podcasts on The Great Metal Debate on SoundCloud.com. We'll have more new podcast episodes coming in the next few weeks, including additional new interviews with artists. And you can also catch up with what's going on in the metal community or interact with us by going to the Great Metal Debate Facebook page. Until the next The Great Metal Debate podcast, thanks for listening, and keep those horns up.